It said that in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is the king. What you guys expect? Most of the Nigerian YouTube content creators started YouTube on a bad foot. As blind people on this YouTube streets, Dyna Ekwueme held their hands, led them, and made them who they are today on this YouTube streets. Okay? So like the one-eyed man, with the position and all she had, she's doing so well on YouTube. So she expects people to bow to her. She expects people to follow her leadership, to do as she says. Guys, this topic came up because of what is presently trending on this YouTube street. Dyna Ekwueme and Da Sylvia Ono. Da Sylvia just explained the reason why she's not talking to Dyna anymore, and it's because of friendship. Yes, Da Sylvia said it's because of friendship. Dyna wants her to inherit her enemies, that which is she can't do, and it's not reasonable. Well, from my own perspective, Dyna has done a whole lot to Nigerian content creators, and it may sound unreasonable to repay her this way, but sometimes some things are better left. Some relationships are best ended than to continue in silence and dying in silence. Da Sylvia, you made a good choice. You made a good decision. And I know it hurts a lot what you went through. The video was so emotional, but you really made a good decision not to continue that friendship no matter what. We've not heard Dyna's own side of the story, but with all the evidences that Da Sylvia brought up during her explanation, I don't know, no matter what Dyna is going to say, it will take a whole big proof, like a whole big reason for us to succumb to her reason and follow her lead in this. We've learned big lesson in this. Guys, this life, we have to live it one day at a time and try not to make enemies. Try not to inherit people's enemies, be it in life or whatsoever. And as much as we keep friends and we have best friends and all of that, we should know that we don't have to trust people that much as we think. Da Sylvia gave in so much for so little. She gave in her best in this relationship. And Dyna, I'm a dynamite, yeah, I'm a dynamite. But Dyna took all of that for granted. It's obvious Dyna didn't love her as much as she loved Da Sylvia loved her. And that's why this happened. It's also obvious that Dyna hears a lot of gossip, because on most of the trolls, on most of the problems that she has with content creators, it's always a hearsay, gossip involved. Dyna, I admire you so much. I'm your elder sister, yeah, and I always admire. I'm like, oh, this girl is still young, but she's so intelligent. She's full of wisdom. She has a way of presenting things, and I admire that so much. But after attending one of her master classes where Dyna mentioned that there is no post she posts on her community tab which is for free. Like everything she does, she bills you for it. People pay for it. I was like, wow, for real? You know, most time when you used to see her community tabs, I was like, oh, this girl is so kind. She'll just watch people's content, she likes them and she's sharing them. Oh wow, oh wow. Until I attended that class and I saw it was just her business strategy. Well, that made me think that much again about Dyna. Is she all a money-minded person? Does friendship and some reasons not mean to her for her to do some things? Dyna Ekwueme, you are a mom, you just relocated, and I just really hope so much that your present location, Saudi, will teach you a lot. It's going to change your perspectives in life. It's going to change your mentality a little. You made a video where in Saudi a family invited you for dinner, and yes, I also learned that in Saudi Arabia, somebody can invite you in, take you for 3 days and more, give you breakfast, lunch, supper, pay your, I mean, he can completely take care of you for 3 days without complaining. I hope this will help you learn some things in life, that not all is about money. Not all is that it's about status. No. Sometimes you have to put family, friends, and relationship down. Everyone can't be wrong. Like, many people are into friendship with you, and many times it ends up in a fiasco. There is a problem. Well, I really will advise that, Dyna, you try to talk with other people. You don't know it all. You may think that your decisions are always the best. Keeping silent is because you don't want to. If many people are beginning to complain about you, then I think you need to seek for advice concerning friendship. You need to do something about it. Well, that Sylvia is a good thing. You had to back out. You had to make hay while the sun shines, because we don't know what could have happened, okay? In this life, no one is indispensable. Is that the words? I mean to say that in this life, no one can survive alone. It may work out for a while, but at a certain point, we will need somebody by our side. You will need someone to turn to. Even if it's not for money, even if it's not for I don't know, but at one point in life, you will need someone to turn up to, Dyna. So please, try to work hard. Okay? Your childhood friend, I'm glad the way it's already going, at least apart from childhood memories and social daily life things you share in common, at least you now share a common business. I just hope that it won't end up the same way with her. Even though that Sylvia had mentioned something, but I hope that you will hold to this friendship so dearly, so tight, okay? Know that not all is about money. Know that we can't survive alone in this life. You may be doing well now, you may be surviving, but at one point, you will need someone or you will need people. This matter pain me. This matter pain me. I'm just going to leave this video here, but I want us to learn something from here. We should stop inheriting people's enemies. We shouldn't do that no matter what. That Sylvia was in the position where it was easy for her to bow to Dyna because of what Dyna made her to become on this YouTube street. But she chose not to. I'll leave you here. Please tell me, what do you think about this whole thing? That Sylvia and Dyna, who do you think would be right? Yeah, as I said, I'm not the judge. And I've not heard Dyna's side of the story, but based on what that Sylvia presented, a whole lot of evidence in that over an hour video, it's really enough to make some decisions. So drop down your comment below and see you in my next video. I'm Jume Priska, a Cameroonian content creator. I didn't present myself earlier.